you don't have to be someone that you're not to be there for another and to really witness another being themselves. I'm all for, like, let's just be ourselves. How can we do that together? How can we do that in each other's presence? You know, it's easier to do when we're on our own by ourselves. And even then, we might censor ourselves. I wanted to make a point today about sort of being a witness for the delight that you may be missing in someone close to you, because maybe what they're talking about is like you don't really get it, you don't really understand it. And here's an example. Rob, my love, he is an avid cyclist, and he loves to share the details of his rides. So I'll say, "How was your ride?" Or I'll say, and I'll usually say, "Where did you go? Where were you?" And he will use language like, I went out, that road, and then I went north, and then, and then I turned, south at the whatever corner, and I went by so-and-so's up that road, up the 22, and he'll list, and I am just not made to track all of that. But here's the thing. What I've really come to enjoy, and he knows now, like, you can tell me all of that. I'm not going to track it. I'm not actually going to really I'll know that you're southwest of where we are, or you were out by Millerville, or wherever. I'll get that, and I'll get some glimpses of what he saw along the way, just by in the area that he's mentioned. But I won't actually track his every move. But I can look beyond all the details that he's telling me, and I can take in his delight, how pretty it was, how tough the hill was, how, when he, it's tracked on Strava, so he can see if he's done it before that bit, he can tell whether he's done it quicker or that kind of thing. I can hear him. I can listen to him, to his energy, to his satisfaction, to his feeling of success. Or maybe like, oh, that felt harder today than it did a month ago, or whatever his experience, I can take it in. So in your relationships, maybe it's with your children or a parent or your partner, and there's something they're really into, and you don't have the ability to take in all the details or even the desire to understand it all. But you can listen beyond all of that to the feeling of them, to their experience, and relish that. It's like a celebration, and it's so lovely to be heard. Where do you in your life share something and maybe share more details than one another might be really interested in? They're interested in you, maybe not in those details. But if you can let them know, if they can know how wonderful it is, you can say, I know these details. It's okay. You don't have to track these details, but just, can I share them? Because it feels so wonderful for me. This has come out of a conversation, a little back and forth that I had with a friend too, who loves to cook and bake, and she's like a whiz in the kitchen, and she remembers recipes. And I'll ask her about something, this is so good, and ask her about it, and then she'll tell me the recipe, and it's the same thing, like the directions Rob gives me in where his ride went. It's just like, I can't, and she knows, I can't keep it in my head. I might hear a little bit or a little piece, and I'll sort of get to know, it's like, oh, maybe I could do that, or doesn't sound like something I would enjoy doing, or whatever. But beyond all of those details is her delight, is seeing how engaged she is in that. So, and I've invited her, like, please tell me the details. Because it's so wonderful to experience her delight in the telling of it. I hope this sparks something that will enrich your relationships in your life. Yeah. Let me know if you care to. Let me know what it does spark for you. Let me know how it might help you to see a relationship in your life right now just a little bit differently. That person. Love to you.